If you avoid pressure, you avoid growth.
Pressure is one of those things that you try to emulate it in practice as much as you can. You feel it in games, but it's ultimately one of those things that forces you to resort back to your habits.
If you start here, Warren takes his time. As soon as Gordon squares up and you decide you want to sprint through. Go ahead. Now I got to take you all the way here.
You're only ever fresh at tip-off. In sports, majority of the time you're playing tired.
Failing under pressure or feeling that pressure is completely normal, and it's completely part of taking that next step to further yourself, to get to that next evolution of yourself.
What type of athlete are you when you're tired? And those are the ones, the players that can overcome that mental adversity of just, hey, my body wants a break. I'm looking for every little shortcut on the court. You know, walk here. I don't really have to be a part of this defensive possession. I'm not really close enough. Little things like that.
PDM is different because I believe it focuses on personal development rather than just like putting a team above, like no one is above the team. I think it focuses on individually developing players so we can all play as a unit and really like see results in games.
Making sure that they know I need to work harder, I need to do this and this because it's gonna help me on the court, or it's gonna help me pass that next test. It's gonna help me in my times where I am feeling that pressure because now I'm more prepared.
I think the hardest part about training at PDM is all the coaches want your best interest, which is great, but they push you really hard.
We're gonna coach you hard, we're gonna push you, but when we see that you're struggling, and again, every kid's different, who knows what they're bringing from outside of the court onto the court. There's signs here and there that maybe a kid is struggling that day. The community does a great job of communicating, hey, maybe this happened at school or at home. So again, supporting them, giving them confidence, reminding them why they're there, why we believe in them, that we believe in them.
We've all been through failure. And that's like the best part of learning from our failure, just to, bounce back, right? If we didn't fail, I don't know, anything in life, how do we grow, right? So that's like the exciting part for all athletes, just letting them know like, hey, there is a point where you got to learn something from it every single time. And so like, we always emphasize that winning isn't important to a certain extent, right? And them being able to break a press or get a drill right or get a team, getting the right thing out of it, that's the win.
I like to say everyone shoves and pushes me the most, coaches, players included. I think the environment we have at PDM is iron sharpens iron. We want everyone to become better and the best version of themselves.
I think it's a lot about like playing as a team, playing together. So on some of my other teams, it was people wanted to play individually, but when I came here, it's like the coaches really work on playing together, knowing where your teammates will be, knowing like how to play together, how to have chemistry.
And I think that the pressure creates a sense of failure is permanent. If I can't do it now, then it's going to be hard for me to do it in the future. And that's where we try to get them out of that mindset, out of feeling like pressure and failure isn't part of it and they're supposed to be perfect or they're supposed to be great the second they start working at something.
When you're young, you're starting to really see for the first time that superiority-inferiority complex of just, wow, I'm working my butt off and then here's a kid that doesn't work as hard as me but he's a bit more talented. So you're gonna get a taste of that early on in sports.
One thing that really challenges me at PDM is practicing against the older team because a lot of their players are bigger and like more athletic than me. So I really have to play up.
It's bigger than just sports. How you carry yourself on the court, you're gonna for sure, that's how you're gonna carry yourself out in the world.
They become fearless, they communicate better, they're louder, more vocal, body language, it becomes better. You really just see that pressure is more so something created in the mind, and it's not something that is an indicator of their talents or their abilities. It's more so a mind block, and once they get over that, they just move differently, and it's great to see.
You want to coach kids hard, but you also want to build confidence and let them know that at this young age, creativity is a big thing in sports. I want you to be creative. I want you to take shots that you are confident to taking. And then if it gets out of control, that's where I step in and let you know.
For sure, it doesn't happen overnight, but those that continue to work at it, it's great to see them take their next steps. That's the joy of coaching, really watching. Certain people get it, and once they do get it, they just blossom. So that's an awesome part about coaching for sure.